This presentation is about the fossil species Daeodon minor, which is also known as the monster pig. This species belongs to the same order as camels, cows, giraffe, harmless sheep, and deers. It belongs to the family called Entelodontidae, which we will talk about in a second. Daeodon minor, the species that we're talking about today, belongs to the kingdom Animalia. Its phylum is Chordata. The class it belongs to is Mammalia, and the order Artiodactyla. The family is Entelodontidae, and the genus Entelodon. First, let's talk about the order Artiodactyla. Giraffes, cows, deers, and the pigs that we are familiar with today all fall under this order. According to the article on the origin of Artiodactyla by Kenneth V. et al., they are one of the most abundant mammalian orders, with about 200 species. They are also called even-toed-hoofed mammals, which walk on their toenails. According to the post by Britannica Science website, their astragalus, which is the bone in their wrist, has rounded upper and lower articulations. And this helps them to be able to move quicker. They have elongated and slim limbs. Raya et al. In the article Space and Time, the two-dimension of Artiodactyla body mass evolution, explains that their evolution has well-recognized relationship to Earth climate history, and that they develop larger bodies during the Cenozoic for two means. First, to be able to use the varied resources in their new and more diverse habitat, and to be able to adapt to the colder climate. They also have paraxonic legs. This figure demonstrates the paraxonic leg. The paraxonic leg means they have the axis of the foot between the third and fourth digits. And also here's the astragalus, which has the upper and lower articulation. Here is the phylogeny tree of the groups that are contained inside this order. Now let's talk about some of the synapomorphies of this order. According to Animal Diversity website, one of their synapomorphies is that they lack the posterior nasal bone. As mentioned before, their astragalus is articulated, and they have paraxonic legs. And their lacrimal bone, which is the facial bone in the orbit, is elongated. Now let's talk about the family Entelodontidae. They appeared about 38 million years ago in Asia, and there are 7 genus within this family: Eontelodon cho, Brachyhiops colept, Cypertherium fos, Paraentelodon gapunia, Archaeotherium lady, Daeodon cope, and Entelodon. Their jaw and teeth structure is closely related to carnivores, not herbivores. And according to their jaw and teeth structure, scientists hypothesize that they are omnivores. In the book, The Evolution of Artiodactyls, Foss et al. Provided some unique features of the family Entelodontidae. These terms might be really confusing, but here is the explanation of what each term means. Didactyl limbs. This means that they only had 2 digits on each hand and feet. Mandibular tubercles are a small bony projection on the lower jaw. Jugal phalanges are downward projections on the side of the jaw. And full bonodont dentition are round molar teeth. Now let's talk about the genus Entelodon. They first appeared in late to mid-Eocene, went extinct between 16 to 19 million years ago, and were distributed in Asia, Europe, and North America before that. They have a massive head, about 35 to 45% of the animal's whole length, and they have a jaw similar to carnivores. They also have this unique growth on the head, which were most likely for protection. finally, let's talk about our fossil species Daeodon minor. This species is one of the two most recent species that has been discovered from the genus Entelodon. Frederick Loomis, in the article Two New Miocene Entelodons, explained the features of this species very well. Daeodon minor was found in Nebraska in 1931. The lower mandibles contain mostly deciduous teeth and one permanent set of teeth. The upper jaw contains only deciduous teeth. They have short and strong upper limbs with relatively long lower limbs. And they are omnivores. Here is the list of references that has been used writing this project. Thank you so much for listening.